Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. So this is part 2 video on the chapter of exponents where I will solve the problems of exercise 2a from the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. If you have not watched the part 1 video where I discussed about the concepts of integral exponents of rational numbers and the laws of exponents, I highly suggest that you watch that part 1 video so that you will maintain the continuity of your study on the chapter of exponents. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 8 following the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my videos and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest that you please support me and subscribe to my channel, and please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started with this video. Okay, so I have the problems of exercise 2a on the left hand side, and on the right hand side on the canvas I will solve the problems. There are each questions have multiple parts, and there are how many questions? 13 questions, not very much. Let me see if I can complete it in an hour. So I hope to solve these problems you must be very familiar your concepts of laws of exponents and the basics fundamentals of exponential form of rational numbers and the powers. All these concepts should be very clear. Okay, so problem number 1 says evaluate. We have to evaluate. Now whenever you're asked to evaluate, it means you are given some numbers in the exponential form. You have to convert it into the rational form. That is what it means by to evaluate. So 4 raised to the power minus 3. This is equal to 1 by 4 raised to the power 3. Why? So while I will solve the problems, I will try to discuss the concepts behind that I am applying to solve the problem. We know that if x is a rational number and the exponential form x raised to the power minus m, where m is a positive integer, so minus m will be a negative integer. This is nothing but the reciprocal of x raised to the power minus m is the reciprocal of x to the power m. So reciprocal of x to the power m is nothing but 1 by x to the power m, and this is equal to 1 by x to the power m. So we have this. Now we know that this is equal to 1 cube by 4 cube. We know that a by b, if a by b is a rational number, if a by b is a rational number, a by b raised to the power m, where m is some integer, this is equal to a to the power m divided by b to the power m. So this is equal to 1 by 64. Okay. So while I am solving the problem, you can pause the video and take screenshot of the solution for your future reference. So let's see what is 2. 1 by 2 raised to the power minus 5. Now whenever you have a negative power, negative integer, always know that it is a this will be a rational number a by b raised to the power some negative integer is always equal to b by a. You take the reciprocal of the rational number base, which will be b by a raised to the power m. So half raised to the power minus 5 will be equal to the reciprocal of half, which is 2 raised to the power 5. How much is this? I guess 32. I'm not sure. I might be doing some calculation mistake, silly mistake. I'm not focusing in that. Please try to understand the concept I am applying. Okay. Let's do part 3. This is 4 by 3 raised to the power minus 3. So we have the power is a negative integer, so we will take the reciprocal of the base, that is the rational number, which will be 3 by 4, and the power will be the positive integer, that is 3. Now this is equal to again 3 to the power 3 divided by 4 to the power 3. So this is 27 by 64. Let me box the answers. Okay, 27 by 64 is the answer. Okay, part 4 is minus 3 raised to the power minus 4. So part 1, problem number 1, all the powers, that is exponent, power or index, are negative integers. So this will be equal to the reciprocal of minus 3, that is 1 by minus 3 raised to the power 4. So this is equal to 1 to the power 4 divided by minus 3 raised to the power 4. Now we know that minus x raised to the power m will be equal to x to the power m if m is even, if m is an even integer, and this will be equal to my negative of x to the power m if m is odd integer, if m is odd integer. Okay, so now we see the numerator 1 to the power 4 is 1. 1 to the power any power is always 1. Base 1 and power anything, it will always be 1. Now we have in the numerator minus 3 raised to the power 4. The power 4 is an even integer. So this will be 3 to the power 4, and this is equal to 1 by 81. Okay. Part 5, we have minus 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 5. So this is equal to, we will first take the reciprocal of the base, that is the reciprocal of the rational number minus 2 by 3, which will be 3 by minus 2 and power 5. Okay, so this is equal to, so we got the form a by b raised to the power m, which is equal to a to the power m divided by b to the power m. So this is equal to 3 to the power 5 divided by minus 2 to the power 5. 3 to the power 5 is 3 to the power 5 is 243 divided by minus 2 raised to the power 5. The power 5 is an odd integer, so this will be negative of 2 to the power 5. So this is equal to 243 divided by 2 to the power 5 is 32. Now we have the denominator is negative, we have to make it positive, so it becomes minus 243 by 32. Okay, so problem number 1 done. Let's start problem number 2. Evaluate. Okay, so these are also evaluation of some expressions involving exponents of rational numbers. So what part 1 is 5 by 3 whole square, that is raised to the power 2 multiplied by 5 by 3 raised to the power 2. This is equal to, we know that for rational numbers, any rational numbers x and y, let's say x and y are non-zero rational numbers, then we have x to the power m multiplied by x to the power n will be equal to, the base will remain same, but the products will add up, m plus 2. So we will have 5 by 3 raised to the power 2 plus 2. This is equal to 5 by 3 raised to the power 4. This is equal to 5 to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4. and this is how much? uh, 625 divided by 81. Okay. Now in these kind of problems, you should not be making any mistakes in computing, finding the power of some integer like 5 to the power 4, 3 to the power 4, cube, square, to the power 5. All these values, you should not be making any mistakes. Part 2 is 5 by 6 raised to the power 6 multiplied by 5 by 6 raised to the power minus 4. Now whenever you see product of two exponents, by exponents I mean the rational number in the exponential form, and you see in the two product, in the two terms, the base in the two exponents, the base are same. In this problem the base are same, 5 by 6. Then do not, and whatever, irrespective of the powers, they are positive or negative, do not try to in this example, the second term, the second term of the product 5 by 6 raised to the power minus 4. Now do not try to evaluate that immediately. You should apply the formula for this kind of problem to simplify. Always use the formula. So this one. So x to the power m into x to the power n equals to x to the power m plus n. So I will have 5 by 6, since the bases are same, 6 plus minus 4. This is equal to 5 by 6, 6 minus 4 is 2. So this is equal to 5 square divided by 6 square. This is 25 by 36. 25 by 36. Let's do part 3. This is 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 3 multiplied by, so in this problem these are product of two exponents where the bases are same, minus 2. So sometimes it feels the problems of the textbook author RS Aggarwal seems like boring. I mean, not boring actually, no problem is boring. You should solve every kind of problem, but the repetition of problems is a little more in this textbook. Anyway, so it is 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 2. So obviously this will be 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 3 plus minus 2. Now it is you might also make mistakes in adding up the powers, so always be very careful in not doing any kind of silly mistakes. So this is 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 5. So now I have a rational number raised to the power a negative integer. So it will be, I will take the reciprocal of the rational number, so this will be 3 by 2 raised to the power 5. Then I will break up into a rational number by as 3 or split the rational exponential form into a rational form. So this will be 3 to the power 5 divided by 2 to the power 5. This is 243 divided by 32. Okay. Part 4. Part 4 is 9 by 8 to the power minus 3 multiplied by 9 by 8 to the power 2. So this is equal to 9 by 8 to the power minus 3 plus 2. This is equal to 9 by 8 to the power minus 1. Now 9 by 8 to the power minus 1 is nothing but the reciprocal of 9 by 8, which is 8 by 9. Okay, so we completed problem number 2. Okay, problem number 3 is also evaluation, but this times it will be mixed. That is, sometimes the powers will be same and sometimes the bases will be same. Okay, so we have first one, 5 by 9 raised to the power minus 2 multiplied by 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 3 multiplied by 3 by 5 raised to the power 0. Okay. Now little things you have to notice. You have to be observe very carefully. Now 3 by 5 raised to the power 0, any rational number, of course non-zero rational number raised to the power 0 is always 1. So 3 by 5 raised to the power 0 becomes 1. So we have 5 by 9 raised to the power minus 2 multiplied by 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 3 multiplied by 1. Okay. Now 5 by 9 raised to the power minus 2, the power is negative. So it will be the reciprocal of 5 by 9, that is 9 by 5 raised to the power 2 multiplied by 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 3, the power index is negative minus 3. So it will be the reciprocal of 3 by 5, that is 5 by 3 raised to the power 3. Okay. Now you can split the exponential form into rational form, that is 9 by 5 raised to the power 2 is nothing but 9 square by 5 square multiplied by 5 by 3 raised to the power 3 is 5 cube by 2 3 cube. This is 3 cube. Okay. Now 9 square, always whenever you see whenever you see this kind of expressions, that is you have lots of exponents and in the form of a product of exponents divided by some products of exponents, like in this problem we have the product of the exponent 9 square and 5 cube divided by the product of the exponent 5 square and 3 cube. You can see that 5 is fine, the bases are fine, the bases are same, and but 9 and 3 you can see you can always convert the 9 base 9 as 9 square into an exponential form which will have base 3. How? You just write 9 as 3 square and we have whole raised to the power 2. We have 5 now. So 5, now you need to combine the rational exponential terms with the same base. So I will combine 5 raised to the power 3 with 5 square. I will combine that. So I have 3 cube. Now this is equal to 3 square. 3 square whole raised to the power 2 is 2 into 2. So I applied the laws of exponents. X to the power m whole raised to the power n is equal to x to the power m into n, and I have divided by 3 cube multiplied by I have 5 cube divided by 5 square. I can say this is 5 raised to the power 3 minus 2. So I applied the formula x raised to the power m divided by x raised to the power n is equal to x raised to the power m minus n. Now this is equal to 3 to the power 4 divided by 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by 5. This is equal to 3 raised to the power 4 minus 3 multiplied by 5. This is equal to 3 into 5. This is equal to 15. So always do slowly, don't be in a hurry. Step by step, you need to solve this kind of problem. Okay. Part 2. Part 2 is minus 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 4 multiplied by minus 2 raised by 5 raised to the power 2. Now we see a product of two exponents, but the bases are different, so we cannot apply, the bases are different, so we cannot say this is equal to, we add up the powers, that will not work, because the bases are different. For the first term the base is minus 3 by 5, and for the second exponential term the base is minus 2 by 5. So we have to individually convert each exponential term into a rational number. Okay, so this is equal to minus 3 by 5 raised to the power minus 4. The power is negative, so it will be reciprocal of minus 3 by 5, which is 5 by minus 3 raised to the power 4, multiplied by, this will be, this is minus 2 by 5 raised to the power 2. We can split this exponential form into rational form as minus 2 raised to the power 2 divided by 5 raised to the power 2. Now 5 by minus 3 whole raised to the power 4, we can split it as a rational number, that is 5 raised to the power 4 divided by minus 3 raised to the power 4 multiplied by, now what is minus 2 raised to the power 2? The base is negative number minus 2 and the power is 2, it is even, so this will be 2 square by 5 square. Now I can combine the similar terms, that is the exponential having the same base, that is 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 square. I will combine that, and then I am left with 2 square divided by, now minus 3 raised to the power 4, the power 4 is an even integer, so this will be equal to 3 raised to the power 4. Okay, so now we have 5 raised to the power 4 divided by 5 raised to the power 2, so this becomes 5 raised to the power 4 minus 2 multiplied by 2 square is 4 and 3 to the power 4 is 81. This is equal to 5 square into 4 by 81, and this is equal to 25 multiplied by 4 by 81, and this is equal to 100 by 81. Okay, so problem number 3 is done. Let's do problem number 4. Evaluate. Okay, evaluate. These are, now things are becoming little interesting. So far it was quite straightforward questions. You just need to apply the very fundamental laws of exponents, nothing else, and that you need to and that you have to, from an exponential form, how to convert it into a rational form, that you split the exponential form into rational form by a by b whole raised to the power m is equal to a to the power m divided by b to the power m, using that concept. Problem number 4 part 1, it is we have to evaluate minus 2 by 3 whole raised to the power 2, and again this is whole raised to the power minus 2. So if you know the laws of exponents, it is very simple. So what we do, we can see it is of the form x is a rational number, non-zero rational number. We have a power 2 square, and then we have another, this whole is again raised to the power minus 2. So this is nothing but x to the power 2 multiplied by minus 2. We just take the product of all the powers. So this is equal to x to the power minus 4. So this will be minus 2 by 3 raised to the power 2, take the products of all the powers, 2 multiplied by minus 2. This is equal to minus 2 by 3 whole raised to the power minus 4. So now we see that it is minus 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 4. The power is negative. So this will be equal to the reciprocal of minus 2 by 3, that is 3 by minus 2 raised to the power 4. Using the concept, x raised to the power a by b is a rational number, non-zero rational number, raised to the power minus m is nothing but b by a raised to the power m. This formula you must be very well aware of. Okay, so now I will split this exponential form into rational form, that is 3 raised to the power 4 divided by minus 2 raised to the power 4. This is equal to 3 raised to the power 4 is 81 and minus 2 raised to the power 4, the base is negative but the power is even, this will be equal to 2 to the power 4. This is equal to 81 divided by 16. Okay, let's do part 2. Part 2 is okay, so we have minus 1 by 3 raised to the power 2, again raised to the power minus 2 and again raised to the power minus 1. So we have 3 levels of powers. Now side note, this is a very fundamental, the basic law is that x raised to the power m, this whole raised to the power n is nothing but x to the power, you take the product of m and n. Now this applies to any number of levels of powers, that is, let's say I have x to the power m whole raised to the power n, this again whole raised to the power p, this again whole raised to the power q. This is nothing but x raised to the power m into n into p into q. Okay, so you can apply the same concept for any levels of powers, any number of powers. So I can now say that this is equal to minus 1 by 3 raised to the power, the power will be, I will take the product of all the powers, 2 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by minus 1. This is equal to minus 1 by 3, this is the base. If I take the products of the powers, I get 4. So now this is, if I split, now break up this exponential form into rational form, this will be minus 1 to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4. Minus 1 to the power 4 will be 1 because the power is even. The power is even. This is equal to 1 to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4. So this is equal to 1 to the power, if base is 1, you take any power, it is always 1. So 1 by 81. Okay, part 3. Part 3. This is 3 by 2 raised to the power minus 2 and again raised to the power 2. So this is what this problem is simpler than the part 2. Okay. So this is nothing but 3 by 2. The power will be the product of the powers, that is minus 2 multiplied by 2. This is equal to 3 by 2 raised to the power minus 4. So we have a power negative power. So this will be now, I will take the reciprocal of 3 by 2, that is 2 by 3. This will be power 4. Now I will break up the exponential form into rational form, and this will be 2 to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4. This is equal to 16 by 81. Okay. Let's do, so this was problem 4. Let's do problem number 5. Evaluate. Okay. What is the evaluate? Okay. We have to evaluate. We have 1 by 3 raised to the power minus 3, and we have minus half raised to the power minus 3, and this whole is divided by 1 by 4 raised to the power minus 3. Now this part, for this we have to simplify this part because we have a difference of two exponential terms. For this kind of problem, to simplify this difference, you have to individually convert the exponential term into rational terms. This is one exponential term and this is another exponential term. We have to convert these two first into rational terms, then take the difference, and then whatever that is, we have to then do the division. Okay. So this is equal to, let's do it step by step. What is 1 by 3 raised to the power minus 3? And the power is minus 3 negative. So this will be a reciprocal of 1 by 3 raised, that is 3 to the power 3, minus a half raised to the power minus 3. Similarly, it will be reciprocal of 1 by 2, that is 2 raised to the power 3. And we have divided by 1 by 4 raised to the power minus 3. It will be reciprocal of 1 by 4, that is 4 raised to the power 3. So now 3 cube is 27 and 2 cube is 8 divided by 4 cube is 64. So this is equal to 27 minus 8 is 19 divided by 64. This is the answer. Okay. 5 is also 5 we got done. 6 is also evaluate. We have to evaluate 4 by 3 raised to the power minus 1, which is the reciprocal, minus 1 by 4 raised to the power minus 1, and this whole, this difference whole is raised to the power minus 1. Okay. So first we have to simplify the expression inside the bracket, which is a difference of two exponential terms. This is one exponential term, this is one exponential term. So we have to first convert the two exponential terms inside the bracket as a rational number. Now 4 by 3 raised to the power minus 1 is it means reciprocal of 4 by 3, that is 3 by 4. Also 1 by 4 raised to the power minus 1 means reciprocal of 1 by 4, which is 4. We have minus 1. This is equal to, if you simplify 3 by 4 minus 4, 3 by 4 minus 4, it will be 3 minus 16 by 4, and this is whole raised to the power minus 1. Now this is equal to minus 13 by 4 whole raised to the power minus 1. Now a power of minus 1 means the reciprocal. So this is minus 13 by 4 whole raised to the power minus 1 means it is the reciprocal of minus 13 by 4, which is equal to 4 by minus 13. This is equal to we have to make the denominator positive, and it becomes minus 4 by 13. Okay. Problem number 7. Evaluate. Evaluate. It is given 5 raised to the power minus 1 multiplied by 3 raised to the power minus 1, and okay, this whole raised to the power minus 1 divided by 6 raised to the power minus 1. Okay. So, okay. So basically we have a division of two exponential form, division of two exponential terms. This is the divisor, and this is the dividend. Now the dividend is again the product of, it is actually a reciprocal of a rational number, where the rational number is the product of two exponents. Okay. So this is, first we will simplify the product inside the bracket. Now for that we have to convert the product, the terms in the product, both the terms are in exponential form, that is 5 raised to the power minus 1 and 3 raised to the power minus 1. We have to convert them to rational numbers. So we know that 5 raised to the power minus 1 means reciprocal of 5, that is 1 by 5, multiplied by 3 raised to the power minus 1 means reciprocal of 3, that is 1 by 3. We have minus 1 divided by 6 raised to the power minus 1 means reciprocal of 6, that is 1 by 6. This is equal to, now 1 by 3, 1 by 5 multiplied by 1 by 3 is 1 by 15, and this whole raised to the power minus 1 divided by, we have 1 by 6. This is equal to, now 1 by 5 raised to the power minus 1 means the reciprocal of 1 by 15. So it will be 15. 15 divided by 1 by 6. This is equal to 15 multiplied by 1 by 6 reciprocal. We know that from the rational numbers, properties of division of rational numbers, we have learned that if x and y are two non-zero rational numbers, x and y rational numbers, and y is a non-zero rational number, then x divided by y is equal to x multiplied by multiplicative inverse of y, that is this. So this is equal to 15 multiplied by multiplicative inverse of 1 by 6 or reciprocal of 1 by 6, that is 6. So this is equal to 90. Okay. Problem number 8. Find the value of. Okay, so find the value of, again kind of evaluation. Okay. The first one is 2 raised to the power 0 plus or divide plus 3 raised to the power minus 1, this whole multiplied by 3 raised to the power 2. Okay. Now 2 raised to the power 0, any rational non-zero rational number raised to the power 0 is always 1. So we have 1 plus 3 raised to the power minus 1 means it is the reciprocal of 3, that is 1 by 3, and we have over 3 square. Now we have to simplify 1 plus 1 by 3, which is 4 by 3 multiplied by 3 square. Now you combine the similar terms, that is the exponential terms having the same base, and you have 3 square by 3. This is equal to 4 multiplied by 3 raised to the power 2 minus 1. This is equal to 4 into 3. This is equal to 12. Okay. Part 2. uh, 2 raised to the power minus 1 multiplied by 3 raised to the power minus 1, this whole divided by 2 raised to the power minus 3. Okay, so 2 raised to the power minus 1 means reciprocal of 2, that is half. Similarly, 3 raised to the power minus 1 means reciprocal of 3, that is 1 by 3. Divided by 2 raised to the power minus 3 means the reciprocal of 2 raised to the power 3, that is half raised to the power 3. Okay, so this is equal to now 1 by 2 multiplied by 1 by 3. Now divided by half cube is nothing but multiplied by half cube and its multiplicative inverse. So we are dividing by half raised to the power cube. So it will be multiplied by the reciprocal of half raised to the power cube. So this is equal to half multiplied by 1 by 3 multiplied by half raised to the power, we have half raised to the power 3 and then again whole raised to the power minus 1. So this is half raised to the power 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. Now this is equal to half multiplied by 1 by 3. Now we have half raised to the power minus 3. The index power is negative. So this will be the reciprocal of half to the power 3, that is 2 raised to the power 3. So now if I combine the similar terms, by similar terms I means two exponential form having the same base. I can say 2 to the power cube divided by 2 multiplied by 1 by 3. This is equal to 2 to the power 3 minus 1 multiplied by 1 by 3. This is equal to 2 square by 3. This is equal to 4 by 3. 4 by 3. Part 3. We have half raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 by 3 raised to the power minus 2 plus 1 by 4 raised to the power minus 2. Okay. So this is equal to half raised to the power minus 2. The power is negative. Power is negative. So this will be equal to the reciprocal of the base, that is 2 raised to the power 2. That is the same power but ignore the sign. Similarly, we will have 1 by 3 raised to the power minus 2 will become the reciprocal of 1 by 3, that is 3 raised to the power the same power but without the sign 2. Similarly, we will have 4 square. This is equal to 4 plus 9 plus 16. This is equal to 13 plus 16. This is equal to 29. Okay. So this was problem number 8. Let's do problem number 9. Okay. Problem number 9 is find the value of x for which. So we have to find x where equation is given, which is 5 by 3 raised to the power minus 4 multiplied by 5 by 3 raised to the power minus 5 is equal to 5 by 3 raised to the power 3x. We have to find the unknown x. Now in this kind of problem, this is a very typical standard pattern of problem. The concept is that whenever you have this kind of equation given, you convert both the left hand side and the right hand side in the exponential form, so that either the base will be same or you will have the power to be the same. Now since on the right hand side the power is unknown, we can see that the bases are all same. On the right hand side the base is 5 by 3 and on the left hand side we have product of two exponential form, and the two terms in the products, the base is also 5 by 3. So we have to convert the LHS and the RHS in the exponential form where both will have the same base 5 by 3. So this implies that on the left hand side we can clearly apply the laws of exponents, and it will be 5 by 3 raised to the power minus 4 plus minus 5. On the right hand side becomes 5 by 3 raised to the power 3x. So this implies we have 5 by 3 raised to the power minus 9 is equal to 5 by 3 raised to the power 3x. So this implies if we have equality, if two numbers which are in exponential form are equal and their bases are same, this will imply their powers or exponents or index will also be same. So we will have minus 9 equal to 3x. This implies x is equal to minus 9 by 3, which is equal to minus 3. So x is minus 3. Okay, let's solve problem number 10. Find the value of x for which, again we have to solve x, and the equation given is 4 by 9 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 4 by 9 raised to the power minus 7 is equal to 4 by 9 raised to the power 2x minus 1. Now this problem is exactly very similar to the previous one, but anyway let's do it. So we can see clearly that the right hand side the base is 4 by 9 and the power is unknown, so definitely we have to make the base on both sides equal. So the left hand side, applying the laws of exponents, that is x to the power m multiplied by x to the power n is equal to x to the power m plus n, we get 4 by 9 raised to the power 4 plus minus 7 is equal to 4 by 9 raised to the power 2x minus 1. So this implies 4 by 9 raised to the power minus 3 is equal to 4 by 9 raised to the power 2x minus 1. So we see two exponential form are equal and they are having the same base, so their power must be same. So this implies minus 3 is equal to 2x minus 1. So this is a linear equation in one variable x. So how to solve it? I will keep the x term on the right hand side, I will bring all the constant terms to the left hand side. So this becomes minus 3 plus 1 equals to 2x. This implies minus 2 equals to 2x. So this implies x is equal to minus 2 divided by 2, that is minus 1. Okay, x is equal to minus 1. Let's solve problem number 11. It says by what number should minus 6 raised to the power minus 1? Okay. By what number should minus 6 raised to the power minus 1 be multiplied? Let that number be x. So that the product becomes 9 raised to the power minus 1. 9 raised to the power minus 1. So what will be x? We have this equation. We have to find x. Now, always remember, I hope you are already very much familiar with this kind of thing, that if you have this kind of equation ax equals to b, b where a and b are some numbers, constants, and obviously a is non-zero and x is an unknown variable. From here we say that x is equal to b divided by a. So this implies x will be equal to 9 raised to the power minus 1 divided by minus 6 raised to the power minus 1. Now this is equal to uh, 9 raised to the power minus 1 means the reciprocal of 9, that is 1 by 9 divided by, similarly the minus 6 raised to the power minus 1 means the reciprocal of minus 6, which is 1 by minus 6. So now this is equal to 1 by 9 divided by, now 1 by minus 6, we have to make the denominator positive, so it becomes minus 1 by 6. So we have division of two rational numbers, and we know that this is equal to 1 by 9 multiplied by the reciprocal of minus 1 by 6. This is equal to 1 by 9 multiplied by 6 by minus 1. This is equal to 1 by 9 multiplied by minus 6 by 1. So if you cancel with 3, this is 3, this is 2, so this is equal to minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. So the number that which need to be multiplied with minus 6 raised to the power minus 1 to give the product 9 raised to the power minus 1 is minus 2 by 3. Okay, let's do problem number 12. Problem number 12. By what number should minus 2 by 3 whole raised to the power minus cube be divided so that the quotient may be 4 by 27 raised to the power minus 2? Okay, by what number should divide it? Okay, let's say the number we should divide is x, and this will give the quotient as 4 by 27 divided whole raised to the power minus 2. So we have to solve this. Now just like you have ax means x multiplied by x equals to b, then we have x equals to b divided by a. Similarly, if you have a divided by x equals to b, this will imply that x is equal to a divided by b. Because this is nothing but a by x is equal to b. B is nothing but b by 1. Now if you do cross multiplication, you will see that I will get bx equals to a, hence this implies x equals to a by b. So now if you cannot remember, you can always do like this. This implies minus 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 3, the power is negative minus 3. This will be the reciprocal of minus 2 by 3, the reciprocal of minus 2 by 3, that is 3 by minus 2 whole raised to the power 3. Now divided by x means multiplied by the reciprocal of x, that is 1 by x, is equal to 4 by 7 raised to the power minus 2. This is reciprocal of 4 by 7, that is 27 by 4 raised to the power 2. This implies 1 by x will be equal to 27 by 4 raised to the power 2 divided by 3 by minus 2 cube. So this is equal to 27 by 4 raised to the power 2. We have division. So division means multiplied by the reciprocal of 3 by minus 2 cube reciprocal. So this is equal to 27 by 4. Okay, now so we have 27 by 4 whole square raised to the power 4 raised to the power 2. We can split it into rational form as 27 square divided by 4 square multiplied by, now we have here this term is 3 by minus 2, this is the base, it is raised to power 3, and again the whole is raised to the power minus 1. So this will be equal to 3 by minus 2 whole raised to the power minus 3. So this is equal to 27 square by 4 square multiplied by, we have 3 by minus 2 whole raised to the power minus 3, the power is minus negative, so it will be the reciprocal of 3 by minus 2, which is minus 2 by 3 whole raised to the power 3. Now you can split the second term, that is the minus 2 by 3 raised to the power 3, into rational terms, and we have now 27, we have 27 square by 4 square multiplied by minus 2 raised to the power 3 and 3 raised to the power 3. Now you can see that 27 I can convert it to a exponential form with base 3. We have to make the base 3, we have to make the base similar. We have over here minus 2, that is the base. Now this is equal to 27 square by 4 square. Now minus 2 raised to the power 3 is negative of 2 raised to the power 3, because 3 the power is an odd number, odd number. So we know that minus x raised to the power m is equal to negative of x to the power m if m is odd, odd integer. So this is divided by 3 cube. Now this is equal to 27, the base 27 can be converted into exponential form with base 3. So this is 3 cube, 27 can be written as 3 cube, and we have raised to the power square 4 square multiplied by, now let's bring the minus, so we have, let's bring the minus to the front. The whole result will be a negative rational number because of this negative of 2 cube. Sorry. So we have negative of this multiplied by, we have 2 cube divided by 3 cube. This is equal to minus negative of, now 3 cube whole raised to the power 2 is nothing but 3 raised to the power 3 into 2, that is 6. We have multiplied by 2 cube. Now the 4 can be written as 2 square, and we have whole raised to the power square. This is equal to minus 3 to the power 6 multiplied by 2 to the power cube divided by 2 square, whole raised to the power 2 is nothing but 2 to the power 4 multiplied by 3 cube. Now I will combine the exponential term, similar exponential term. By similar exponential term means the bases are same. So this will be, I will combine 3 raised to the power 6 divided by 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by 2 cube divided by 2 to the power 4. This is equal to negative of, now 3 to the power 6 divided by 3 to the power 3 is nothing but 3 to the power 6 minus 3 multiplied by, similarly 2 cube divided by 2, 4, 2 to the power 4 is 2 to the power 3 minus 4. So this is equal to negative of 3 to the power 6 minus 3 means 3 cube multiplied by 2 minus 1. This is equal to negative of 3 cube is 27 and multiplied by 2 to the power minus 1. 2 to the power minus 1 means the reciprocal of 2, that is 1 by 2. So minus 27 by 2 is the answer. I mean, this is the number with which this is the number, that is minus 27 by 2 is the number we should divide we should divide minus 2 by 3 raised to the power minus 3 to give 4 by 27 raised to the power minus 2. Okay, let's do problem number the last problem, that is problem number 13. Problem number 13. It says if find the value of x, we have to find the value of x when given is 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 divided by 25 is equal to 125. Now in this kind of problem, you see the right hand side is not given in exponential form, but we can always convert the, if possible, a rational number to exponential form. We can always convert 125 into some exponential form. So this is nothing but, okay, so we have 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 divided by, we have to convert everything with base 5. So 25 is 5 square. This is equal to 125 is 25 square, which is equal to 5 square whole raised to the power 2. This is equal to 5 to the power 4. Okay, so this implies now 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 divided by 5 square means multiplied by reciprocal of 5 square, that is 1 by 5 square is equal to 5 raised to the power 4. So now this becomes 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 divided by 5 square is equal to 5 4, 5 to the power 4. This implies that we know that a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus 1. We are applying these laws of constant on the left hand side, we get 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 minus 2 equals to 5 raised to the power 4. This implies 5 raised to the power 2x minus 1 equals to 5 raised to the power 4. So we see we have equality of two exponential terms where both the exponential terms are having the same base, that is 5. So the power will be same. The power has to be same. So we have 2x minus 1 equals to 4. This implies 2x equals to 4 plus 1 equals to 5. This implies x equals to 5 by 2. 5 by 2. The answer looks odd. Let me check once again if I did any mistake or not. 5 raised to the power 2x. 2x. Oh, this is 2x plus 1. Okay. So 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 divided by 25 equals to 125. So we have 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 divided by 5 square equals to 125 is not 25 square. My goodness, what I am doing. 125 is nothing but 5 cube. 125 is 5 cube. So we have cube. This is cube. This will be cube. So this is cube. So we have 2x minus 1 equals to 3. So we have 2x equals to 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4. So x is equal to 4 by 2, which is equal to 2. Okay. So this brings an end in solving the problems of exercise 2a. Even though the questions were quite straightforward, but this will give you a good evaluation of your concept of laws of exponents and the very fundamentals of the exponential form and how you are applying them to solve the problem. I hope this video was beneficial. If so, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. The next video I will start discussing about how to express very large numbers and very small numbers using the exponential in the standard form, using exponential form. After that, I will solve the objective questions MCQ and the test paper 2. By the way, I did not solve the test paper 1 on the chapter of rational numbers because I find the problems are too trivial, are very straightforward. It is absolutely not, there is absolutely no necessity to solve the test paper 1 of the rational number, chapter rational number. The exercise problems are good enough. So I skipped in solving the test paper 1. So that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.